Spring is a beautiful time of the year. As the days get longer and warmer, nature comes alive and people start to focus on gardening and self-sufficiency. Let's visit a few homesteads that are taking advantage of this season to start their projects. Our first stop is to see the gardens getting going at Holler Homestead and Carpenter's Self-Reliance. They're both working hard to get their gardens ready for the growing season. Rows of freshly tilled soil and smell of compost fills the air. This early look at garden prep is truly inspiring, even as we northerners wait out the snow dreaming of garden sprouts. Next we visit Justin Rhodes, where newborn piglets are joining the permaculture team, preparing for the new pasture land they've cleared. The milk room will be overflowing as the goats are kidding at homesteading the pioneer way, and of course Fern managed to sneak her calf in while Jess was away from Roots and Refuge Farm. It's always amazing to see the dedication and hard work that these guys all put into providing for themselves and their families. Then we make our way to Connection of Lives and Interests. They are wrapping up the construction of their tiny home. It's impressive to see the attention to detail in their use of sustainable materials. Tiny home movement really has grown in popularity, and it's great to see how people are finding creative solutions to live more simply and sustainably. We've worked up quite an appetite with all the visiting, and luckily we had some amazing meals to keep us going. Patty's Southern Kitchen served up delicious breakfast of grits with cheese, berry cream cheese with blueberry bagels, sausages, and eggs. Later we snacked on some juicy apples courtesy of GT Jr. Grows at Alaska. For lunch, Danny Days Ahead provided us with a tasty spread, Swiss mushroom burger casserole. For dinner, Lazarick Homestead had us covered with a hearty freeze-dried meal. Feel better, Lee. It's clear that spring is busy and exciting time for homesteaders and self-sufficient communities. From preparing the soil and planting gardens to raising animals and building, there's always something to do. And with delicious meals like the ones we saw, there's always something to look forward to at the end of the day. We're left feeling inspired and grateful for the opportunity to witness the hard work and dedication of these amazing individuals. This week's bonus tip is prompted by a problem mentioned by Holler Homestead. Ben said he never had good luck with cutting potatoes down for planting.
Every time I do that, I lose the whole doggone batch. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Cutting your potatoes down is not necessary, but sometimes your seed potatoes are just huge. If you choose to cut down your larger seed stock, it's not just as easy as randomly cutting them up. You see, potatoes, like all plants, have a vascular system that's responsible for the transport of nutrients and water. The vascular system within the potato leads from the attachment point down the center and branches out to the eyes. The attachment point is where the stem of the potato plant was attached to the tuber. It's that funny little vine you sometimes see on potatoes from the garden. This is where the vascular system enters the potato. From there, the system branches out to supply the different parts of potato, including the eyes. The eyes of potato are actually buds that can grow into new potato plants under the right conditions. The vascular system within the potato supplies these buds with nutrients and water, allowing them to grow and develop into new plants. In order for a seed potato cutting to be viable, it must contain that eye's branch from the central core. That means the idea of quartering a potato like a pie will yield some or all inviable starts. If you do cut down your bigger seed potato, halving or slicing across it into wide quarters will result in the best starts for your garden. If you've experienced wilting with new transplants, we have some great tips for you, which you can see in our video, Top Tips, Seedlings and Transplants. Homesteading is a lifestyle that has gained popularity in recent years as more and more people seek to live a simpler and more self-sufficient existence. Homesteading involves growing your own food, raising animals and generally living off the land. Moving to a homestead can be a big and exciting step, but it also requires careful planning and preparation. Homesteading requires a wide range of skills from gardening and animal husbandry to carpentry and plumbing. Learning new skills and making tough decisions is an essential aspect of homesteading life. It's important to be willing to learn and be patient with yourself as you develop these new skills. Adding animals to your homestead is a big step, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. Raising chickens, goats, or pigs can provide you with eggs, milk, and meat. And brewing kombucha is another popular activity among homesteaders. Kombucha is a fermented tea that's believed to have many health benefits. Enjoying the homesteading life is all about finding joy in simple things, like watching the sun rise over your garden or enjoying a fresh cup of coffee on your front porch. So let's pull up a seat and learn what other homesteaders are up to this week. First, we'd like to give a big welcome to the Homestead Health Coach. We look forward to learning more about you. Brett and Deborah were always drawn to the idea of self-sufficiency and living off the land. They moved to Arkansas and established tiny farm nuggets where they could retire while also working on their farm. They consider it a true blessing to live out their dream. We join them for a mini meetup and have fun snuggling their cuddly puppies. Speaking of fun, the annual festivities are underway at Tom Pemberton's. The crowds were out full force to see the dairy cows as they celebrate the return to spring pastures.
3, 1, let the cows out loose!
From cows calving and ewes lambing in the spring and getting winter feed ready in the summer, Tom Pemberton Farm Life shows us the highs and the lows and everything in between. Grass is important to a cow's digestion as it provides a basis for fermentation in their guts. While we don't chew a cud, humans also benefit from the right balance of beneficial bacteria in our guts. For instance, since kombucha is rich in probiotics that support gut health, it can aid in digestion and boost immunity. Kombucha is a fermented drink made from tea, sugar, and a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast called the SCOBY. While the health benefits of kombucha are not scientifically proven, it's believed to have various potential health benefits due to the presence of organic acids, vitamins, and probiotics. While store-bought kombucha is readily available, many choose to brew their own at home. Brewing your own kombucha can be much cheaper than buying it at the store, and you can control the quality of the ingredients you use and avoid additives or preservatives that may be present in store-bought kombucha. Plus, brewing your own kombucha allows you to experiment with different flavors and ingredients. It is important to note that improperly brewed kombucha can grow molds, which can be harmful to consume. Always follow proper fermentation and storage practices to ensure the safety of your homemade kombucha. The Wellness Homesteader takes us along for tips and tricks with kombucha as she brews a new batch and then shows us how to flavor and ferment the final product. You can check out our kombucha playlist linked at the end and in the comments below. Sherry and Bobby Black grow various varieties of fruit, tropical and subtropical fruits, and vegetables on their homestead. Black's tropical homestead is about their love for one another and growing edible food forest. They also raise livestock for meat and eggs on the homestead. Black's tropical homestead is all about sharing recipes, road trips, tips, tricks, and other adventures. Folks at Just Doing Our Best are all about exploring different topics and gathering random tidbits of knowledge. They're not out to be experts on anything in particular, just gathering little nuggets of information about all sorts of things. We take a peek at their results for egg and crop harvest entries. Tiny Raptor Farm is a small 6-acre homestead with a family of 4 building the self-sufficient lifestyle they always dreamed of living. Dick takes us through the highs and lows of homesteading life, making critical decisions on sources of food on the homestead: quail, rabbits, heritage breeds. Next, we stop in at Ramsey Family Ramblings. After 30 years of rambling with the Air Force, the Ramsey family is settling down and looking for a new way together. We join them as they take time off in their new barn build to install perimeter fencing for their new homestead.
All holes dug, got the posts laid out, and so now I'll just go down and make sure each post is to the right depth, and then just start dropping poles in there, and then we'll get them lined up and filled in. It's so sandy, nothing is staying. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Here's a quick tip. If your ground is very compacted, dry, or sandy, clamshell diggers will let you down every time. The best hand post hole digger is called a hand auger. A hand auger has a larger cup with blades bent into the bottom. By rotating the digger, it collects soil in the bottom of the cup, making it much easier to remove from the hole. In our rocky, sandy soil, we often have to dig out rocks with a bar and use our post hole digger to bring the dirt back up out of the hole. I'll link our video on post holes at the end as well. You can find this style in some hardware stores, or Seymour offers many types and sizes of hand post hole diggers. We head out west to catch up with G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways for a look at their solar setup. G-Bear takes us through a lot in every video: wind, solar, and electrical maintenance and experiments, along with gardening, prospecting, and more on their homestead in the desert. Flanagan Homestead is reviewing sheep and goats on the new homestead. They love to share tips and tricks for family country living. Farming, gardening, and DIY projects are the passion on their East Fork Christmas tree farm in Washington. We get a snapshot of log cabin living here in the mountains of northwest Montana, and more recently, a move to the far north as Montana Haven, Alaska Edition. They finished prep and are moving into the new place. This family of 7 can be a bit crazy, wild, and lots of fun. We look forward to building the new homestead together. Homesteading is centered around the idea of using fewer resources while striving for optimal outcome. It emphasizes self-sufficiency, sustainability, and a conscious approach to living. Homesteaders often incorporate permaculture principles, which emphasize designing suitable, self-sufficient ecosystems that mimic natural patterns. This approach involves integrating diverse plantings, utilizing natural pest control methods, conserving water through efficient irrigation systems, and fostering beneficial relationships among plants, animals, and insects. With a do-it-yourself mentality, homesteaders embrace repairs, renovation, and construction projects on their own whenever possible. By acquiring skills and knowledge in various trades, they can reduce costs, extend the lifespan of tools and equipment, and minimize waste. Homesteaders often find creative ways to repurpose and recycle containers to reduce waste and minimize the need for purchasing new items. They frequently employ soil blockers to start seeds and grow seedlings. By using soil blockers instead of disposable plastic or peat pots, they eliminate waste and promote healthier root development, ultimately reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. Overall, homesteading encourages a mindful, resource-conscious lifestyle. It focuses on utilizing available resources efficiently, minimizing waste, and seeking sustainable alternatives. Homesteaders constantly strive to find innovative ways to repurpose, recycle, and make the most of their surroundings, leading to a more self-reliant, environmentally friendly way of living. Let's get going and see some ingenuity and get some great tips and tricks for soil blockers. First, a big welcome to 101 Homesteading. We're looking forward to learning more about you. The statement, "grow food, not lawns," is something Blue Collar Homestead takes seriously. and they put every effort into growing quality food for their family and utilizing many methods to preserve that food. They were able to purchase a small piece of land and they use every square inch of space. Tim and Trin work hard to put the house back together and turn it into a beautiful, stable home for their family. Their craftsmanship shines through in home projects and how to make things work in the smallest space. We stopped by to learn about planting and growing lettuce. Drunken Bull Ranch is a farming couple building and enjoying a healthy, hardworking life. We joined them to work things out one mistake at a time, like figuring out this rock sifter. Stopping by the roadside homestead, we check in with Merle, avid gardener, teacher, mom, entrepreneur, and part-time homesteader. She shares garden tutorials, recipes, preservation, chickens, home DIY, product reviews, and making money from a small homestead, plus her journey of growing her own food on less than 2 acres. Daniel and Janet are 2 PhDs that grew up in the city. They've been fulfilling their dream of homesteading in rural America. Today they take time off from their chicken coop build to talk about things to know before homesteading. We stop in at Starkey Farmstead to see their cute new puppy. Samantha and Stephen are training him to tolerate livestock on the farm since he's destined to be their homestead guardian. Starkey Farmstead is a no-till, sustainably ran 2-acre farm. They are Louisiana certified and offer educational tours. On their sister channel, Pawpaw Sammy and Allybug, their farm manager and 80-year-old father shares his wisdom with the world. Most parasites don't affect other species. That's why multi-species rotational grazing is so effective at controlling parasites. However, there is one parasite that's able to affect multiple species. Coccidia, a common ailment in chickens, it produces bloody stool and bloody streaks on their eggs. It's highly contagious and can easily be picked up by dogs, especially when chewing bones in areas previously used by chickens. Coccidia can live in the soil for many years and has been the downfall of dog breeders. In 2020, Rusty and Rachel sold their 6-acre farm, downsizing tremendously in a quest for self-sustainability and a debt-free lifestyle. We love to pop in at Robertson's Belly Acres and catch up on the new place and all their new adventures. With a desire to live a different lifestyle and no idea how to do it, Jonah and Trish moved their young family of 6 to southeastern Idaho and founded Willow Creek Homestead. After 5 years of adventures, learning homesteading, raising chickens, a rabbit colony, harvesting their own food, and a small garden plot, they wanted even more. Moving to Missouri, they began another homestead on a beautiful 15 acres. One of their new adventures at Willow Creek is being able to own a horse. Freya, their Rocky Mountain horse, went out for training. At Brampton Gardener, Michelle shares her journey gardening and making the most of her small Canadian backyard. But though she's only got a small area, she packs a lot of plants and even more information into every visit. Today, she shares her experience with soil blockers, an economical seed starting alternative. For those who grow large amounts of seedlings, no-till growers shows us the tray size of soil blocker. Seedling nurseries, market gardeners, and flower growers, take note. Chicken tractors and mobile coops are essential tools for homesteaders and backyard chicken enthusiasts who want to raise their flock in as sustainable and efficient way as possible. These structures provide a safe, movable environment for the chickens, allowing them to graze and forage while protecting them from predators and the elements. The mobility of chicken tractors allows homesteaders to rotate their chickens through different pastures or fields, providing them with a variety of forage and preventing overgrazing. Today we'll look at various chicken tractor and mobile coop designs and their benefits for homesteading and backyard chicken keeping. One popular chicken tractor design is the A-frame. This structure is simple and easy to build, consisting of two sloping sides that meet at the top to form an A shape.
And the A-frame has lasted the longest of all of them. However, the A-frame has its issues.
It is not very predator proof, it is hard to move, and it's very heavy.
The Siscovish tractor is a taller version of the A-frame style that addresses a lot of the drawbacks. Using a purchased greenhouse kit can be a quick and sturdy alternative to building your own chicken tractor. Or if time is of the essence, you can purchase a pre-made chicken tractor in your area.
Hey friends, it's Jill here with the Hometown Homestead, and we set off on a crazy adventure yesterday to pick out a chicken coop. We just decided that it would be best if we did not build our own coop at this point.
One popular chicken tractor design is the hoop house. The structure is similar in design to a greenhouse with a curved roof that provides ample space and protection for the chickens. Hoop houses can easily catch wind though, so screw in some ground anchors to secure it in place with each move. The hoop house design is ideal for homesteaders who want to raise their chickens year-round, as it can be easily covered in plastic sheeting for warmth and protection from the elements in colder climates. Additionally, the hoop house design can be customized to fit nearly any size flock, making it a versatile choice for backyard chicken keeping. For a shorter profile meat bird tractor, the Salatin polyface style, with plenty of room for the growing birds, still allows you to move the tractor to take advantage of your grass and provides a semi-free-range environment with plenty of protection from the elements.
Polyface Designs chicken tractor dolly. This thing was awesome. Lightweight, really effective. You can't really effectively move the tractors without it.
Two-wheeled shelters made popular by Justin Rhodes' Chickshaw design are also found on many homesteads. We devoted an entire video to looking at various builds of Chickshaw, which you can find linked at the end or down below. For those who want a more permanent structure, mobile coop may be a better option. Mobile coops are larger than chicken tractors and are designed to be moved by a vehicle. The larger size of mobile coops allows for more chickens and additional features such as nest box, roost, and food and water stations. However you house your chicken, electric net fencing is a useful tool for homesteaders who want to provide security for their chickens and other small animals. This type of fencing consists of flexible plastic mesh that is coated with conductive wires, creating a barrier that is both visible and electrified. Electric net fencing is ideal for those who want to keep their animals safe from predators such as foxes, coyotes, and raccoons, as the electrified fence acts as deterrent and prevents predators from getting too close to the animals. Electric net fencing is easy to install and move, so it's a great addition to surrounding your permanent coop, or a convenient option for homesteaders who want to rotate their animals through different pastures and fields. However, it's important to note that proper installation and maintenance of electric net fencing is necessary to ensure its effectiveness and safety. Homesteaders should always follow manufacturer instructions and guidelines to avoid any potential hazards. Both chicken tractors and mobile coops offer the benefit of providing chickens with the opportunity to graze and forage in a natural environment, contributing to their overall health and well-being. By following your livestock with smaller grazers, such as chickens, you can optimize the grazing of your land while also allowing the chickens to clean up any insects that may be present. This natural foraging approach is not only beneficial for the chickens, but also for the homesteader, as it can result in more sustainable and efficient land use practices. Chicken tractors and mobile coops are valuable tools for homesteaders and backyard chicken enthusiasts. The various designs allow for customization based on the size of the flock and specific needs of the homesteader. By providing a safe and movable environment for chickens to graze and forage, homesteaders can raise their flocks in a sustainable, efficient way while improving the overall health and well-being of their chickens. Hey there, it's Sue from Get to the Farm. I'm excited to talk to you about keeping chickens. As you may know, there are many different ways to raise chickens, and each method has its unique benefits and challenges. Recently, we covered one popular method, chicken tractors. Today, I want to introduce you to a unique design that's gaining popularity in the homesteading community, the chickshaw. Chickshaw is a hybrid of chicken tractor and mobile coop designed to provide a natural, healthy environment for your chickens. It was created by homesteader and chicken enthusiast Justin Rhodes, who is known for his passion for free-ranging chickens. The chickshaw reflects his philosophy by allowing chickens to forage and graze on fresh grass and insects. So, what exactly is the chickshaw? It's a self-contained housing solution for your feathered friends, equipped with wheels for easy mobility around your property. The wooden frame is sturdy, has a sloping roof that provides ventilation and shelter from the elements. Nesting boxes, roosts, and food and water stations are built in, making it easy to care for your chickens. The chickshaw is perfect for a small flock of chickens who need room to forage and graze in a natural environment. One of the coolest things about the chickshaw is that it easily allows you to rotate your chickens to different pastures, ensuring they always have access to fresh grass and reducing the impact of overgrazing on the land. This can be especially valuable for sustainable homesteaders who want to incorporate rotational grazing systems with other livestock like cows and goats. However, as with any free-ranging system, there are some potential challenges to keep in mind. Predators like fox, coyote, or raccoons may pose threat to your chickens, so it's important to take extra precautions to secure the birds from these type of predators. Using electric net fencing or other protective measures can help keep your chickens safe. We've already covered what a chickshaw is, why it's a great option for homesteaders who want to raise their chickens in a sustainable, natural way. Now let's talk about ways to move your chickshaw around your property. One of the biggest advantages of the chickshaw is that it's mobile, which means you can move it to different areas of your property and give your chickens access to fresh pasture. There are several ways to move your chickshaw depending on your preference and the terrain of your land. The evening before moving day, make sure you close the chickens in the chickshaw when they roost for sleep. Then moving your chickens is as easy as just rolling your chickshaw to the new area, setting up your net fence. The first option is to simply push or pull the chickshaw by hand. If the distance is short, your property relatively flat, and the chickshaw not too heavy, this may be a good option for you. Another option is to attach the chickshaw to a garden tractor or ATV. Newer versions have a simple tow bar that attaches to the back of your vehicle and connects to the chickshaw, allowing you to tow it to different areas of your property. This method is ideal if you have a larger property or if the terrain is hilly or uneven. Regardless of the method you choose, it's important to make sure the chickshaw is properly secured during transport to prevent any accident or injury. You should also avoid moving the chickshaw during extreme weather conditions. The chickshaw's mobility is a great feature that allows you to provide natural, healthy environment for your chickens. It's an excellent solution for homesteaders who want to raise them in a natural and sustainable way. Its lightweight, mobile, and self-contained design makes it easy for you to manage and move around your property. Plus, your feathered friends will thank you for providing them with a healthy, natural environment to thrive in. If you're interested in learning more, check out Justin Rhodes' website for more information on the chickshaw and other innovative homesteading ideas.
We're gonna have to catch them and get them in a new coop. It's easiest to do that in the morning. See, everybody's still on their perch.
In a world marked by constant movement, incessant noise, and the ever-quickening pace of life, there's a group of individuals who have chosen to stand apart, to embrace a way of life that harks back to a simpler, more profound existence. These are the modern-day homesteaders, pioneers of self-reliance and sustainability in an era of excess, and disposability. Amid the bustling cities and sprawling suburbia, these homesteaders have carved out their own sanctuaries of serenity, where the rhythms of nature set the tempo. They have planted their roots deep in the soil, where the earth yields sustenance, and the sky breathes life into their dreams. In this visit, we will delve into the multifaceted world of homesteading. Whether it's tirelessly working on the farmhouse or off-grid oasis, or a journey towards self-sufficiency, we will explore their motivations, challenges, and triumphs in pursuit of an existence that transcends the frenetic pace of contemporary living. Join us on this journey, where the plow and the pitchfork are mightier than the smartphone, and the harvest moon outshines the neon glow of city lights. Welcome this farmhouse life. Meet Esther and Jonathan as they raise their 2 boys in a rustic farmhouse. Their journey revolves around hard work, savoring homemade cuisine, and embracing the simplicity of rural living. Esther, a true country girl, has an enduring love for the countryside, which shines through in her videos. In a hectic world, we love looking forward to a bit of solace with this farmhouse life. Welcome, Panka Family Farmstead. Mary and her family traded city life in Madison, Wisconsin for an off-grid, dry log cabin in the heart of the Wisconsin North Woods in 2022. They've made remarkable progress, adding solar power, plumbing, and gas service to their almost 10-acre property along the river. We can't wait to come along and see your grand plans for the future, inspiring others to leave the city and join the ranks of self-reliant, enlightened, and spiritually connected homesteaders in the making.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is Paul
and Rob
from Two Bears Homestead.
At Two Bears Homestead, we follow Paul and Rob on their journey to find and build their dream while homesteading right where they are. Their videos document the steps they take as they learn what it takes to become self-sufficient and eat healthy. It's a story of growth and self-discovery as they work toward their ultimate destination. We stop in for some tasty jellies and preserves. Jessica with Rooting and Love Homestead also brings us some low-sugar jams. This lively family of 6 is passionate about fermenting food, gardening, canning, camping, homeschooling, and spending quality time outdoors. We love to pop in as they engage in a wide range of activities at their small town New Mexico homestead, from gardening to having fun together. There's an exciting new homesteading adventure in Tennessee, Welcome Grove. After a decade of urban homesteading in California, Amanda, David, and their kids are now able to stretch their wings. They have a massive 50-acre property for goats, cows, pigs, and poultry. They're progressing on running water lines from their new well to various outbuildings. Through these homesteaders, we can examine the profound connection between humans and the environment, the power of sustainability, the beauty of simplicity. It's a story of returning to the land, rediscovering lost traditions, and nurturing the flames of self-reliance in a world that sometimes appears to have forgotten them. Now for farm tour favorites. We stop in at Homestead Evolution, where John and Anita of AJ Farms in Virginia raise quail and American breast chickens, specializing in selling hatching eggs. They actively engage with the Homesteaders of America community, bringing on all sorts of adventures on their journey. Pepper Harrow Farms offer a glimpse into the life of Jennifer and Adam as they strike a balance between flower farming and homesteading. Discover the secrets of flower farming and homesteading how-to videos and vlogs they share, providing insight into their unique lifestyle. Dawn and Carolyn bring you more than just typical homestead videos. At Homestead Handyman, Dawn's expertise spans homesteading, handyman projects, and woodworking. You'll find their engaging projects like solar generators, nest boxes, planter beds, and more on their channel. Kathy, a lifelong resident of the east coast of Central Florida, invites you into her world at Living Miracle Homestead, where she raises quail, rabbits, chickens, parrots, cockatiels, and bees. Her garden and rare fruit collection thrive alongside her love for year-round fishing. Join her journey of recovery from medical issues as she shares her learning experience and the way she does things, always with a sense of shared discovery. Join Jeremy of Independence Acres on his homestead journey at the Chambers Hobby Farm. Despite demands of his 9-to-5 job, he shares the joys, successes, and trials of running the homestead. We stop by to check out their modest menagerie: sheep, pigs, chickens, and bees. At Prepping Texas Homestead, Joe offers a bit of everything, from cooking and gardening to sage advice for trying times. Explore a world of preparation, self-sufficiency, and homesteading wisdom in his videos. The concept of homesteading is not merely an agricultural endeavor, but a philosophy, a resolute commitment to tilling one's own land, nurturing one's food, and crafting a life deeply connected to the land and the community. It is an invitation to embrace the age-old wisdom of self-sufficiency, where the value of a home-cooked meal, the warmth of a wood-burning stove, and the pride of raising one's own food supersede the call of modern convenience. Thanks for the great support. If you'd like us to visit your place, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. #GetMeToTheFarm. As we explored the art of homesteading, we've discovered not only a way of life, but a philosophy that offers a blueprint for living in harmony with the earth, fostering a deep connection to nature, finding contentment in the little things. Welcome to the world of homesteading, where simplicity reigns, and the land offers its gifts to those who care for it.
And I feel like New York City. Get me to the farm.